Hola. 3M.
Good evening.
What's it? Buenos noches. Um, 3M, we don't trade it. But since it did do well today, we'll take a look at it. Man, so it moves 266 a day. That may be why we don't trade it. Man, it's been dying since 2021. Okay, that's why we don't trade it. Yeah. All right. Googly. So we have nearly 6 for 3M, and then the next best one is nearly 3%. So that tells you everything you need to know. Uh, I'll probably say kind of a relatively weak day for Monday. Just my thoughts, but we'll wait till we see the down.
I agreed on that because a lot of stuff was not strong. It started out weak as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Google was strong. I still think eventually this could come back down, but a lot of people think things are strong. So, yes. Is this all time highs? Let's see. Uh, Not here. Let's see, right about here. Where's that? Is that right there? Yeah, it is higher than it was here. So I guess it is a new all-time high
Yep, it is.
then. Yeah. So it's just you do what you want to do here. If you want to bounce around and stuff, everything else has been strong. So why not Google? My favorite, your favorite, Avis. Um, we have some levels here. We have 160. We had 200 to 240, aka 250. And I think our goal here was to see if we could put in levels. So let's say this 160 level. And if it got here, have an order in for like a share or two and then go from there. So the whole goal was like if it bounces up really quick, let's see if we can. And it could. You see how it did for quarter 4 for revenue. So that could easily happen. Um, uh, I'll tell you a quick thing. One thing I was surprised at what they were doing. Recently I have been searching for traveling deals for a trip I'm gonna make. And one of the things I was looking at was car rentals. And for the car rental, I went to the usual suspects for prices and stuff like that. And guess who I went with? Yes, Caro. Um, and the reason I went with them was because they had by far the cheapest rates. But it was by like I want to say, let's say if one rate was like I don't know 450, Caro was like 300. So that's what like 30%, 25% or something. Anyway, I was just surprised. And so I'm like, what the is this? So I was reading the fine print saying, because this is kind of weird. And what they do is they give you a like 30% discount on the rate if you pay for it right then and there. And by paying for it right then and there, you are, how can I say, you're hooked in for that rate. Now you can cancel it. If you cancel it within 24 hours, you get your money back plus you have to pay like a $50 fee or something like that. So you get your money minus $50. If you cancel it less than 24 hours, I think it's like, I don't know, $100 fee or something like that. And if you don't cancel it at all and just don't pick up the card, then you still pay the whole thing. So I was like, oh, this is kind of like a good thing that they're doing because they're enticing people to book with them. And so even if a person like doesn't want to go with them because they're such the cheapest option by far a lot, you're gonna go with them. But then you're on the hook for at least a minimum of $50. So if you have to cancel it, they still get $50. And I'm sure a lot of people, the way people are, they just probably cancel it a lot of times. I thought that was unique. And I was like, oh, I wonder why the rest of the car companies aren't doing that. But anyway, Dollar Tree is coming back up. We already did say that that seems to happen all the time after earnings, but I think ultimately it's still going to go down because I think its earnings and its revenue was just bad. So I don't see it like just I think I would still short this, and if it got up or if the gap filled, I would still want to short it. But that's just me. AMD, it was up. Some people wanted to short this, and I would say it probably didn't go too well for them. Um, so well, maybe it did because it seemed like, but what happened is he wanted to short it, but too early, and he had to get out because this went all the way up. Yeah, they got out. I think no higher than here, but yeah, you're right. So they just couldn't hold on, but it was a short. He just had to be able to hold on, and this is one I should have been watching, because Nvidia was going down too. So we seem like we may level out around here. We could get to this 172 area. It seemed like we're just above it, but it seemed like we could be getting there. I don't know if we get there, rest for a little bit and shoot back up, but we're definitely at totally new all-time highs and everything. 23andMe, Meta, um, they say this was an update for it, but it actually went down from my perspective because when the market, oh, I remember it being, was it 196? Okay, that's probably when it went down from 196. So it closed here, went up a little bit. It went all the way down, came up, and then went back down. So you could have bought it in 182, thinking, oh, this is done for the day. But this literally was like the first, what, 5 seconds? Like, like the first 1 minute. No, 4 minutes maybe. So this looks like it was algo, probably, the way it shot up like this. So you people, you had to get out quick and reverse quick. But you did get a chance for it to go long, get up to 497, and then it came back down. So you could have made $7 easily here if you were quick on the draw, you could have made like $12, $13. So, but like I told you, Elisa, I was scared of Meta, and I stayed away from it. Intel, somebody was short in Intel today too, I believe. Um, and it was a good short. It's still not where we want it to be, but the curve's here for the 50-day, so maybe it comes back down and we can get into it. Softy, up close to 1 percentage point. It's still maintaining itself. If anything, it's still slowly going up. So it's really still doing the damn thing. So I don't know what to say really. Um, more of a down day today. So like we've been saying, it seemed like a lot of things were going down. They closed our turn right, they bumped up, and then it went back down. So XOM is on its way to 120. We talked about this, very strong today for Monday, doing very good. It's coming up to our areas, and now it's just a question of, yeah, so this could easily break out. Yeah, so it's just a question of if it's going to break out. Campbell's, did a little bit better, slightly better. I'm already out, guys. I know it's probably going to break out now, but still, it was rated for 150. It was slow going in, and it was taking too long for me, so I got out. This was all over the place today. 40 cents. What's that? So you got 40 cents here, and then for the bottom, you have what I said, 40, 50 cents. So you got a few pesos or whatever. But I'm just tired of it. It was aggravating so much. um, Target. Was a down day for it. But we know what's happening in the Target. We spoke about this a lot. And it's already past these levels. So it's working on filling this gap here from here to here, which it will do in time. And that'll be that. So you can get in and go along for the ride, or, just watch it. Amazon, it got to its highs. I think we saw that before. And now we're going to let it hang out a little bit and break out or come back down. You were looking at this. American Airlines, it moves 35 cents a day on average. Looks like today it moved about that, 29 cents basically. Yeah, it was operating within this range. Again, it closed at a certain rate, came up. So basically, you had a range of about, what is this, 30, 25 cents, 20 cents here. Yeah. So you was operating within this range, and eventually it came down, didn't really come back up. But you could have played the ranges. Piton, I'm surprised it's still maintaining itself. above 4, but it seems like this is trending down the way it looks, and I will probably want to short it. GE, I don't care. Walmart, I don't care. That will come up eventually. Lyft, I don't care. Moderna, Mickey D's, I don't care. We know where that's going. I'll show you guys the big picture if you haven't watched, but we know where that's going. And it had got downgraded too, so we told you to short it. If you don't want to short it, that's on you. Put this on my notes, Elisa, to short Mickey D's. I'm gonna buy a few shares on my cash account. uh 280 plus short in cash account. Coca-Cola, I'm not gonna touch with a 10-foot pole. Uber, nope. Travelers. Disney, we know where that's at. Disney has finally struck gold. They're finally moving up in the world. A lot of people were really frustrated with them. It has a long way to go, people. So you could have stabilized here for a while at this 214 level. You're still welcome in it. It could backslide a little bit, but it's going all the way up here. You get into the 180, you get into the 200, it's going to be making money like crazy. Put Disney on here too, on the nose, Lisa. This is a good example for a cash account, just to hold on to some shares because it's broken out, so it's worth holding on to right now. Insana, aka Apple. What the heck's going on here? It's under 170. 50-day moving average is trending down. It's been very weak. Looks like it has, yeah. Yeah, it's just, what was this? Some crazy algo coming in? Huh, that would have been nice if you hadn't ordered. But this was where it closed like yesterday. I don't know what to say about it. It's just weak. I do think it's a good buy. I just don't know where. Like, I like it here, but I just don't know because of the trend. You know, it would be crazy if it got down here to 150. I don't know, but I do know this. When it does start to come back up, I would definitely buy in. I don't know why you wouldn't, you know. This is the uh it's how you make money trading. Whether you're day trading or investing. Investing, I guess you don't care, but you should care because it does make a big difference. But if you're day trading or swing trading or whatever, especially I guess you want to say swing trading, you buy good companies on a bad day. And Apple's having a bad day, but I'll trust Apple. Uh, I trust Apple before I trust Amazon. Okay, that's how I put it, but that's just me. Tesla, I did well with Tesla. I was playing around a little bit. Um, back and forth. Let's look at this. It'll probably be better. So I did. These were shorts, I think. And I did do some longs. Um, I don't even remember this. I need to get this color code or whatever. But yeah, these were shorts. Definitely the rest were shorts. And then I was closing out my short position. But there was one instance where I got screwed up, and I got out, got back in, and as a short, and then held on to it till it came back here, and this is where I got out. And then it blew up the cuckoo's nest right before, like, 3 minutes beforehand. But I did well with this. I was okay with this where I got out of it because I had kind of like averaged in. But I was just playing around. So yeah, I was happy with this. Um, I didn't buy a lot of shares. I could have did better, but it was Tesla, and I'm just not sure with Tesla. But overall, Tesla's been relatively weak. I liked it on a day like this when it's been relatively weak. Sometimes it does a little bounce back. Um, I would expect it to be weak tomorrow. Um, but I just don't know. You know, like it came back down in the aftermarket. I would have liked to get it better up here, but I just don't know. You just don't really know with Tesla. So, you know, I will say one thing with Tesla, whatever it does, it will give you a chance to make your money back because it tends to do the opposite afterwards. Dick's Sporting Good, this was just downhill. I won't say from the very beginning. We had some peaks here, here, and here, but it was just lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, and it should have been obvious that it was coming down. But who knows? It may still be going up overall, but today was just a down day if you were a day trader. Bank of America, uh, nothing to write home about. A down day today, even though it's been doing well. Um, Boeing, negativo day today. Um, Nothing to write home about. Nike, down day, nothing to write home about. And overall, it's been doing terrible. EBC. Okay. Yeah. Let's see if it keeps it up. Macy's. I don't know. Macy's hasn't been doing exactly what I would have thought. I would have thought it would have went up more and came down more by this time. But they're doing their own thing, you know. Um, they're getting people supposedly interested, so we'll see. And then we get now to close to 5% negative. We have Home Depot, which we're not gonna look at. Coin, this right at Mara thing was being shorted, which made sense. Today was a very good day for coin if I hadn't noticed it. Um, and if it comes back up, huh, I wonder if there's anything left for tomorrow. That wasn't a bad day. That was a really good day. Open, 4%, over 4%, closer to 5 than not. And you're basically looking, it got a high of 306. So, it's let's see if it still gets to my 250, 240 area again. That's all I have. A CVNA. I know we probably want to look at, you have CVNA, so we can look at that real quick. Kind of just maintain it level, even though it's on hard buy. Um, it went down, but it didn't do much of anything. Um, It from where it closed at, it came down. So let's just say that. What else? CBNA. I don't know if there's anything else.
Um, because it was the end of the month, did you want to look at some stuff at a monthly level?
Hmm. Um, I guess I don't have it set up to do the moving average for the monthly, but I'll try to set it up for next time. But I don't.
Just look at the important stocks, just the Magnificent Seven and a few at a monthly
Yeah,
level.
I just wanted to show this because this is already on. Overall, it's starting to come back, so we'll see. Um, we'll do coin. Um, yeah, coming back. You getting that smiley face? I'm curious for this one. Overall, why is this only a few months for Macy? Macy's been around forever.
That's EBC.
Oh yeah. Um, yeah, you can see this is starting to trend up for the month. It is coming up. We will have to see how far this goes down, but it is trending up. Um, so we could have a ways to go. It never got back to this bottom here. Um, oh, that was COVID, so never mind. Hmm. Well, it's below. It has some room to grow. Hmm. What's this? 2015, right? Uh, this seems weird to me. Seems very weird to me.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say about that. With dicks. uh, looks about right.
It looks like it's gonna be a breakdown,
Yeah,
not a
it does.
breakout. It looks like a breakdown.
It does. But then it's this, yeah, yeah, doesn't
So it
look
could go
good. But that's,
it could go back to 100.
yeah, it could. Yeah, I just don't know. Yeah, it doesn't look good. But this is not a normal stop. Um, what's his name could pull something out of his, you know what, hat out of his butt, a rabbit.
I don't disagree.
So I can't like look at it like it's like Apple or something because some shenanigans could easily happen. So yeah. Um, Apple. Uh, we had a step up here, so now we would think it would be coming back up overall, and it could be preparing for a breakout. It broke down here, then came back stronger. It's bouncing around. probably come up a little bit and come back. And then the question, will it break out again or will it stay where it's at? But this is this new level here. And we just have to see what's going to happen here, where it comes back or continues to roll. Disney. It did its breakdown and now it's coming back up. And so the question is, we probably got an area here where it will make a peak for a little bit, and then you would just assume it would keep going. But we had to break down here. 1, 2, 3. And finally it got back on its feet and it's coming back up. And it's already past this kaka. So we could see 150 being a level. But yeah, yeah, I know you have on the notes. And I had another one that I wanted you to put on the notes. But that's a good one long term, I see. Um, Mickey D's. Let's see. Here, huh? This is just a um, momentary, like, come down. But overall, I can see this breaking out. Maybe you have one more hump, but here it's we got your two humps. We broke out to the next level, and then 1, 2, and we're gonna break out to the next level. So in the medium range, a short. The next month or two, a short seems normal. Yeah, this is another breakout that's already happening. Um, I don't see why it would have continued with the what do you call that thing? The split. I don't want to look at P time. That's stupid. That's a waste of time. Uh, I don't know, Elisa. What do you think?
I think it's gonna go back a little bit. Well, it's starting to pick back up, and it is gonna be the summer. And they did upgrade it, right, to a certain level. So maybe it'll go back maybe slightly before the peak to 18.
I don't know what to say about this. Let's try. I like American more until I saw this chart.
Because
So
the daily looks more deceiving. If you go back to the
yeah,
daily, it's it's picking back up, and I think it'll get maybe to 18 or 1750 area.
yeah. It the daily is all over the place, but it does look more deceiving. Like, but when in doubt, zoom out.
Mm-hmm.
This was whole breakdown, obviously, and then here we basically had another breakdown. I just don't know. Like, this
Go
could be
to
coming back.
go to Delta or ULA. Is it ULA? Love LUV. Oh, that's Southwest. I want a Delta. I don't think LUV is Delta.
No, it's not. But I don't know what it is.
Try just type it and see if it brings it to you. Delta. Dallas. Okay, this one looks much better.
Yeah,
Hmm.
does look better.
So if you had to pick one, pick this one. Get out of
I don't.
American.
I'm not too familiar with
Look at the daily.
it. It does move $1.07, so that's a good
Yeah,
sign.
this one is better, and it's already reaching all-time highs.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So if you have, I make KAT out of American and start trading this one.
Hmm.
Because it's about to break out too. It's gonna hit. It's already at all-time highs. Will it break out? It could go back, and it could go up to 60.
Yeah, this is not doing too good either. I don't know.
But the I feel like American could at least get to 16, 17.
Yeah, it's just this monthly chart looks terrible.
Mm-hmm. You can say that again.
It looks freaking nasty. I don't know.
Na 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 na.
All right.
There it is, all-time highs.
Yeah. Man. Even up to when we were in school, we could have got this for like freaking.
Pesos.
Yeah.
If we only knew.
Yeah.
If
Pesos on
we
the dollar. Damn. Oh, Jesus Christ.
mm-hmm.
Um.
You don't know what you don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. It seems to be at the top. Um.
So it's matter. They're all at the top.
But this seems so outrageous with Meta.
Mm-hmm. Say that again. That's my brother's birthday.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hmm. I don't know what to say, Lisa.
It's at all-time highs, and it's just
Yeah.
crazy. And if you look at what you call NVDA, it's even more outrageous.
Yeah. I'm aware of that
That's even extra extra.
one. Yeah.
This is super duper extra.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's ridiculous, really, if you ask me.
Um.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We like this one.
Back
Yeah.
to a
We like this as a breakout. It may come back a little bit, but ultimately, it looks like it would be a breakout. It could ditto, but it's at the top now. So
mm.
obviously, people want it. This is why I wanted to get it closer to this 100 level. But it came to 100 and I didn't get in. And I
No, no,
said,
no te he terminado todavía.
and I didn't get it. Yeah, all of these are so out of whack, Elise. It's like nothing to say here. Yeah, that's a nice switch. You could have went back on, but it's cray cray.